A new DOJ program and related funding will help solve crimes, including in rural Alaskan communities. The resources could change what Alaska Native families see and experience in the event of missing or murdered loved ones.
This is just a very exciting time, I think, for these issues in Alaska.
A problem that sparked protests and calls for action across America. Now the center of a move by the Department of Justice. The DOJ naming Alaska one of 5 designated regions in the United States that will be given specialized support to combat the issue of murdered and missing Indigenous peoples. The federal government has limited jurisdiction to prosecute crime in rural Alaska, but the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Alaska will soon see new permanent positions to aid in prosecuting federal crimes in rural parts of the state. 3 AUSA positions and 1 regional MMIP coordinator.
This has reached a critical mass where the natives, and like I say, our congressional delegation too, has really realized something needs to be done. And for whatever reason, it's very heartening to see it all coming together. But I've heard several Native leaders say that this is just a once-in-a-generation opportunity.
The attorneys will provide specialized support addressing issues involving MMIP cases in the hopes of combating violence in Alaska Native communities and improving relations between federal, tribal, state, and local agencies.
It's important, I think, not only to the families of the missing or murdered people, but also to the communities in general. And once again, that has really been very eye-opening to me is in these small communities, you know, one person's pain is the entire community's pain. And too often, for various reasons, they feel like they haven't been getting the response that you would get for someone in the lower 48 or maybe a person who's non-native.
Tribes in Alaska are said to be working with the attorneys to create response plans in rural Alaska in the event someone goes missing in any village. The resources meant to go a long way for people across the state.
There's actually, you know, bodies being put on this problem, money's being given to it, and time. And it's gonna, you know, we're a long way from solving it, but I think if we can stick with it for a few years, we'll see some real progress.
This MMIP program is also meant to complement the work of the Justice Department's National Native American Outreach Services liaison.
All right, thanks very much, Lex. And tonight, Alaska State